Jack Harlow had seen many strange things during his 3 years working on orbital station P01, but nothing, absolutely nothing surpassed the chaos that came whenever his boss, Commander Felina Shar, decided she was off duty. Felina was a Varelian, a tall, humanoid alien with feline ears, a sleek tail, and eyes that glowed a soft violet when she was irritated, which was almost always. She was brilliant, notoriously strict, and feared across the station. But Varelians also had one unfortunate biological flaw. They were terrible at handling human alcohol. Tonight, Jack discovered just how bad the station's recreation dome buzzed with quiet music as Jack waited for Sarah, his teenage daughter, to finish her shift volunteering in the hydroponics sector. The artificial sunset shimmered across the dome ceiling, coloring the metallic benches in warm gold. Jack was flipping through a datapad when he heard a familiar voice slur, loudly, "Human! You have too many faces." Jack froze. No, it couldn't be. He turned slowly. It was Commander Felina Shar, his boss. The terror of P01 stood wobbling near a vending unit, tail flopped on the floor, a half-empty bottle of human vodka dangling from her clawed hand. Jack whispered, horrified, "Oh no." Felina squinted at him. "You, human Jack. You look, soft today?" Jack winced. If anyone recorded this, his life was over. "Commander, where did you get alcohol?" "I confiscated it." "From myself?" she declared proudly. Before he could respond, 2 security officers approached. Their expressions turned to panic the second they recognized her. "Is that Commander Shar? Is she drunk?" If they reported it, Felina would face disciplinary review. Varelian diplomats were not supposed to lose control. It could trigger political tension, maybe even a formal inquiry from the Varelian High Pride. Jack stepped forward quickly. "She's with me," he said confidently. "I'll get her back to her quarters." "No report needed." The officers exchanged uncertain glances. "Human, father," Felina muttered, suddenly leaning her entire weight on Jack. "You're warm." "I like warm." Jack tried not to die from embarrassment. "She's just tired." He insisted. The officers nodded, mostly because they wanted to escape the awkwardness. Jack sighed with relief and guided Felina toward the lift. Her tail dragged lazily behind her. "You saved me," she purred dramatically. "I will remember this forever, human Jack." Jack snorted. "You'll forget this the moment you wake up." "No," she insisted, "this time I will truly." She passed out before finishing the sentence. Sarah arrived just as Jack struggled to support the unconscious alien. "Dad, why is your boss here?" "Long story," he groaned. "Help me get her home." Together, father and daughter managed to get the drunken alien diplomat into her private quarters. Sarah placed a hydration patch on Felina's wrist. "She be okay," Sarah said. "But she's gonna be really embarrassed tomorrow." "That makes 2 of us," Jack muttered. The next morning, Jack braced himself for the worst as he arrived at the command center. He expected furious shouting, denial, or dozens of HR violations. Instead, Felina sat calmly in her chair, tail swaying in perfect rhythm. Her uniform was immaculate. Her violet eyes were sharp and unreadable. "Human Jack," she said, "here it comes." She stood up and approached him. "Thank you." Jack blinked. What?" "Last night," Felina said smoothly, "I may have committed several violations of diplomatic conduct. You prevented them. You remember?" Felina's ears dipped in embarrassment, a rare sight. "Varelians forget many things," she admitted. "But not acts of loyalty. Not acts of protection." She paused. "And not acts of mercy." Jack shifted awkwardly. "I just didn't want you to get in trouble." She stepped closer, her voice dropping. "Most humans would have filmed me. Mocked me, sold the footage." A slow, almost shy smile curved her lips. "But you carried me home." "That was mostly Sarah," Jack muttered. "Your daughter is admirable," Felina said sincerely. "She has a healer's instincts." Jack chuckled. "She definitely didn't get them from me." Felina's tail swayed thoughtfully. "You are more capable than you believe." Before Jack could respond, the station lights flickered. An alarm blared. Intrusion detected D7. Felina straightened instantly. All traces of last night gone. Human Jack with me. They rushed through the corridors as red lights pulsed overhead. When they reached Deck 7, the air smelled of ozone. A maintenance bot lay sparking on the floor. Then they saw it. A tall, insectoid creature with serrated limbs, a Cyrax infiltrator. Felina hissed, ears flattening. They target diplomats first? They want destabilization. The Cyrax lunged. Jack, thinking only of survival, grabbed a metal panel off the wall and swung with all his strength. It collided with the Cyrax's head, stunning it. Felina moved like lightning, slamming the creature to the ground and pinning it with her knee as reinforcements arrived. Moments later, the intruder was secured. Felina turned to Jack, chest rising steadily. You fought, she said softly. I panicked. Jack corrected. No, you protected your station. Her eyes warmed. And, you protected me again? Jack rubbed the back of his neck. Guess I'm consistent? Felina chuckled, an elegant sound he had never heard from her before. Yes, she said. Consistently human. A pause. And consistently good. Later that evening, Jack found Sarah repairing a broken data drone. Dad, she said, Commander Shar sent me a thank you packet, handwritten. Jack nearly dropped his tool. Handwritten? Varelians only do that for family, Sarah finished. Jack stared, speechless. Moment. Felina appeared at the workshop entrance. She looked almost shy. Human Jack, may I speak with you? Sarah smirked knowingly and slipped out. Felina folded her hands behind her back. I have decided something. Jack braced himself. I will not pretend to forget what happened last night, she said quietly. Nor today. Her eyes glowed a softer violet. You're more than an employee. More than a subordinate. Jack's heartbeat stumbled. She continued, voice barely above a whisper. You are someone I trust. Jack exhaled slowly. Then I won't pretend either, he said. I'm glad I helped. Felina's tail curled happily. Good, she murmured. Because I believe this is the beginning of something important. Jack smiled. For the station? For us, she corrected gently, and for once. Jack didn't argue.